we did Gumbo. Right. So what are we looking for? Oh yeah, we need to actually go to the dock. If I can find it. Well, probably if I follow the beach, I'll find it. There we go. If I'm not mistaken. There it is. Yeah, they're gonna be doing naughty stuff while we're out there adventuring, which is fine. Right. Since it's been a while, I have to remember what am I doing with everybody. I think actually... Yeah, I need to get the sword up 4 more levels with Justin. Sue doesn't matter. What are we doing with Fiend? I think with her we're also doing the whip. Yeah. We need to get her 5 more levels with the whip. Gadwin! With him we're just using fire, I suspect. Right. Speed seed, we're gonna use that on Justin. The reason why I'm only using all of the seeds on Justin is because he's the only character, apart from Fina, that's always there. And it just makes most sense to put it on your main character, because there's not that many seeds in the game. I do believe that there is a monster you can farm them from, but I'm not sure if that's actually true. Even if there is, I never did myself. Yeah, their guys are here. Well, we will let them know that we're here, because we're gonna be fighting each and every single one of them. This is the south door that of course is closed. Only the north gate is actually open. But regardless of that, I'm going to be exploring everything for items and stuff. I don't think there are any monsters until we get in. Oh! Ah, these monsters. Medusa dancers and their types, they can have things like confuse. But I think this one only has life drain. They also have the hit points. Hey Rick, nice to see you. Yeah, I'm back. It's been a while. Burn flame, let's just burn them all.
Prepare to die!
Yeah, that should be it for it. There we go.
Hip hip hooray!
These guys can have block charm. Oh, so these guys are doing block then? Yeah, you're not gonna do that to me. This should be a ambush. It is indeed. I'm using the term wrong because it's ambush when they do it to us, but when we do it to them, it's initiative. Nice to see you too, Rick. How's your days been?
Rage and flame!
Oh, nice. Did you enjoy the turn anymore?
Not bad, eh?
All right. These things are supposed to be weaker towards magic than they are towards attacks. They're gonna survive a few more blows, but that's fine. Spell break. Oh. Anything that I want to discard from here? Should have sold these. I don't really need to keep them. I have so many of them. Ah. Right. Should I just go back and visit the store? I probably should. I have too much junk in my inventory and there is no stashing place anywhere near here. Yeah, Vic, I do remember the ending of Terra Enigma. Yeah, it's a very emotional game. Well, the ending is very emotional anyway. But also I would be saying that because, probably like you, it's part of my childhood as well. Oh, childhood. Younger years, let's say. Let's go to Gumbo. Okay, so let's do a bit of shopping. I completely forgot about... is this the shop? Tool shed, yeah. Yeah, I've been sick and I've been busy and I've been off, so yeah. 22 tack, and this will... how much is the rain staff? 26. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the aura staff, and we're gonna get rid of all the rain staffs. Each one is 2,000. We're not gonna sell them egg. That's gonna be put into... we have a better whip, so this one can go away as well. Let's see. I don't think they have better stuff. they do not. Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Thanks, Vic. It's just my luck to catch the flu in the middle of summer. Okay, stash item. Let's see. We are going to stash the mana egg. All the charms for now, anyway. I'm gonna keep the confused charm just in case, because confused is very dangerous, and I want to have a way of dealing with that. This. Paralysis charm as well. Resurrection potion, crimson potions. That should be enough. All right, take 2. Right. Let's do this properly this time. By the way, Vic, if you enjoy games like RimWorld, Ground Aces just came into early access, and I've been enjoying that one a lot. It's still a very early access, there are some bugs, but nothing significant, and the game is a lot of fun. Well, if you haven't, and if it's not your thing, then never mind. Okay, this is the west gate. I believe. So next one should be ours. Yeah, north. Let me just explore around a bit. Just want to make sure. The problem is with this game that the map is very zoomed in, and this is a problem with Grandia 2 as well. Let's get you. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to finish that one off. Still need 4 levels of swords with Justin. Now this place is a bit of a maze. Fortunately, the monsters don't respawn, so you can clear it up and then you can run around as much as you need to.
Rage and flame.
gonna put it here. There we go.
Pretty easy, right, Puppy?
Okay. I don't like mazes, so this place is always kind of annoying to me. Oh, did I get ambushed? No, I didn't. Good.
Rage and flame.
Yeah, they didn't. They will eventually, but much later in another scene. Okay. That leaves, I think, 3 more levels with the sword.
Rage and flame. Come, try again.
Okay. I'm trying to time the attacks so that we always get initiative. At least most of the time. The way that you get initiative is you need to touch the enemy when they haven't spotted you. Doesn't matter if they're looking your way, but if they didn't blink red, which indicates that they've spotted you and they're going to attack, you're going to get the initiative. It's actually easier to get initiative if the enemy has multiple squads, I guess, because then they move in a line, and the same rule applies to you. If they touch somebody who is on the back of the line, that's going to be immediately an ambush. Okay, this is only for the duration of the battle, so it's not that big of a problem.
Not bad, eh?
And since we know that these guys are using that, we can't put in a block charm, which we just got. At least one of us is going to have it moves. Oh, it is permanent. Oh. Okay. Okay. Didn't know that. Either this was changed in the HD or it was always like that and I just don't remember. Alright. I'll have to keep, pay better attention so I can cancel.
Not bad, eh?
Oh great, we got several block charms, but kind of late. I saw you. Ah, crap, I got ambushed. Okay, might as well do the Rye here.
Come on, puppies! Let's go! Here we go!
Moves are not blocked. Only magic is.
Come, try again.
Did I come in from here? No, I didn't. Should have kept some of the potions that are meant for status restoration with me, but oh well. Now there are more enemy types inside, but outside it's pretty much just Medusa dancers. Sue isn't affected because she doesn't have any spells.
All right, we won!
Well, somebody made himself at home. What is this? Okay, so it's a vacuum scroll. I think that's a Howl Blast spell. There are more of these Medusa monsters later in the game, and this is the least annoying version of them.
Come, try again.
Path is that way. I think it's only 2 levels of sword.
Not bad, eh?
I'm gonna have plenty of charms to sell. Powerful accessory, but I don't really like these accessories that you have to use to only get revived once. Almost all of these RPGs have at least one of those, but I would rather use a permanent item that gives you better a stat increase rather than something that breaks when it's used once. Although it is useful with enemies that are causing insta-death in any game. I do believe it's once per fight, because it doesn't say that it breaks, but I've never actually used it, so I don't know.
Not bad, eh?
I think it's once per fight, which makes it more useful than something that would break, but I still don't like it. Like, I have revive potions, I'll just use that. This just gets goes back to the center now. Oh. Okay, then I'm wrong. I hate mazes. Of all the mazes in the RPG games, I think I dislike the crystal maze in Final Fantasy XII the most. Not that way. Oh, they get unlocked in pairs. Resistant to sudden death. Yeah, that's good. Most tempted to the rah-rah. So, Vic, that shadow that's wiggling on my portrait is the graphical indication that my magic is blocked. It's silence. Yeah, it is a weird way to portray silence. I don't know what was this decision that brought that on, but yeah. Speaking of, I did have one Mikaroma, didn't I? I don't. I do. Crap! No, it didn't look any different in the original. That's how it was in the original as well. Need to reduce their number right away.
Not bad, eh?
Hello, Humies. It's a good thing these soldiers are idiots. Okay. I got block charms now, so I shouldn't be having my magic blocked anymore. And if I'm mistaken, there's somebody I can buy stuff from here. Leave it to Godlike forces to simply go here and wreck everything. I thought there was maybe a store. Because I kind of remember being one, but I guess I'm misremembering. Oh well. We've recovered. My magic is no longer blocked. And now we can start looking for the entrance, which is in here. These three of idiots. Yeah, if you three weren't so incompetent, maybe I would be scared. From here. Somewhere. Well, we kind of dropped on the other side, but yes. I don't think I can actually win this fight. Oh, this isn't even gonna be fight, it's gonna be just a cutscene. Like, they both are going to Justin and Godwin's knocked off. Who cares about Godwin? Godwin's knocked out cold. Of course, her leg is hurt. I would like to point out that her leg got hurt while she was teleporting. Yeah, there was, but then the humans made a second one. Except she doesn't look like Lean at all. Nobody else got their leg sprained from teleporting. Can't you see what, Vic? Oh, you mean the resemblance? No, I can't see it. Right, we're alone for a bit.
All right, we won!
And of course, there's a whole bunch of monsters here.
All right, we won!
I wonder if there's actually a switch here. There isn't. Now, I don't want to get ambushed here because it could be painful to get ambushed here. Oh, you lucky toad.
What a cinch! All right, we won!
I think there's just enough toads here for a level up. So I'm just gonna kill them all anyway.
All right, we won! All right, we won!
Might as well use an item here. I have plenty of them.
All right, we won!
There's a level up. see, there's... Okay, that was a trap. They're just toads. We're kind of stuck with Lead for a bit, and I don't like her as a character. She's very obnoxious. You know, one of those self-righteous types. Nope. If it was me, I would just let the frogs have her. I wouldn't do that. Whoever wrote this part of the game wasn't thinking straight. Yeah, we're lucky that the bridge broke. That's something to say. That sounded silly. Oh, crap. Right. My controller was acting up there for a bit. You're too easily impressed, Lean. Right. Gonna properly explore everything, of course. Now, because we're separated, there are not that many monsters here, and the few that are usually pretty weak. Or maybe it used to be bad and then just got worse.
What a huge painting! But I wonder, it's such a sad painting.
This is a mural of the fall of ancient Angelo.
Is that an Icarian?
In fact, that was the greatest heir of the ancient Angelo civilization. Only Icarians can use the Spirit Stone. That was the law of nature. But humans forgot this, and tried to create prosperity with their own hands. They began to reach for things they shouldn't touch. As a result, just as they reached the height of prosperity, they vanished. The Icarians, too.
You? Why do you know that?
My mother told me. Yes, my mother was a humanoid. Among the humanoids, hers was a very ancient and gentle race. My father, General Ball, married my mother in order to obtain the secrets of the ancient Angelo civilization.
Mullen.
I love this land that my mother loved. There must be something wrong with me, too. Telling this story to you, a complete stranger. It must be because of your eyes. I feel like I'm talking to Lean. You look a lot like her. Come, let's go. The exit is at the top of the tower.
Okay, first, of course she looks like her if she's supposed to be her twin. Second of all, you will hear humanoids in this game. This is a mistranslation of the Japanese word for a demi-human. So they're calling them humanoids, and that's how they translated them, but the actual word is a demi-human. You saw these things twice already, Justin. You should know what it is.
Welcome, he who holds the Spirit Stone. He who is guided by the light of the Spirit Stone and the wings of the Icarians.
It's me, Liete. Me, Justin. I've made it this far.
Yes, I can feel you very clearly. You have come very close. From where you are, Alent is practically right before your eyes.
Liete, show yourself. Tell me where Alent is.
Go east, Justin. You, the one who searches for answers.
Liete!
Give me your hand, Justin.
Huh? But why?
Just do it, quickly.
The Spirit Stone. Lean, but why?
I thought I could sacrifice anything if it was to get a hold of the Spirit Stone. But now, I don't know if that was right. So, you hold on to it. I never saw you in the Twin Towers, and I never got the Spirit Stone.
I get it. Thank you, Lean.
Say, Justin, tell me one last thing. What does the Spirit Stone mean to you?
Huh? That's a toughie. To me, the Spirit Stone is... I know. The soul of the adventurer. Don't laugh. I was serious.
I'm sorry. It's sort of funny, that's all. I think I finally understand why Fina's with you and why I met you. I will never forget you. Goodbye, Justin.
Vic, it's not the first time she's voiced, but for some reason, this was in the original as well. She sounds a bit different from her voicing up until this point, and I think need to make my way towards the entrance, I believe, or exit. Right. Okay. Time to go back to Gumbo. Fortunately, we are on the south exit, so we can just leave.